Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Christopher Leon Johnson here. So I'm doing double duty right now because I'm gonna walk through the whole McGuiness. So as you see here, I'm right at the end of McGuiness. You see this is some logistics train. So we're at the end of the start of McGuiness. This is Ash and McGuiness Boulevard. Right here at the end, the start of McGuiness. And what's gonna happen? Let me put this low over me. What's gonna happen later? What's gonna happen now? Is let me put myself here. Is I'm gonna walk from the start of McGuiness. So as you see here, this is the power plant, the Con Edison right here, Con Edison power plant. I used to work here, not here, but I used to work for Con Ed contractor before. So I'm gonna walk from the start of McGuiness to the end of McGuiness on Brooklyn Queens Expressway. So stay tuned, everybody. I'm gonna show you. I'm in the heart of McGuiness Boulevard, like the end of McGuiness. I'm about to walk through the bridge right now. So I'm gonna talk about a lot of things right now. So let's go. Peace out. So walking. This is my first time walking this. This is the end of McGuiness, Ash McGuiness. So we're gonna walk right now. You see, got RVs here, and the reason I want to do this video because yesterday there was a lot of controversy yesterday about what transpired. So what's going on with this situation is walking McGuiness. You see the power plant here, walking home McGuiness. Greenpoint, Brooklyn, Lincoln Wrestler's neighborhood, Emily Gallagher's neighborhood, Krista Gonzalez's neighborhood, and I think this is Nelly Velasquez's neighborhood too for the Congress district. So this is heads up of politics. That's the politics wise. So it's Nelly Velasquez, Congresswoman, Lincoln Wrestler, councilman, Krista Gonzalez, state senator, New York State senator, Emily Gallagher, state assembly member. So yeah, so what's going on with McGuiness, right? You see is right here is walking the whole McGuiness is that they want to make a bike lane all over McGuiness Boulevard, like all over the whole strip. They will make like these crazy protected bike lanes with the paint and stuff like that on it. Now, I don't think I have enough time to go to Broadway stages right now, but Broadway stages is around here. It's a little pushing down forward. So, Broadway stages, they don't want it because they do a lot of Hollywood production. And as we saw before early in the video, that a lot of big trucks come around here. It's like a lot of big trucks come around here and stuff like that. So we're walking past the Pulaski Bridge. The Pulaski Bridge goes to Long Island City. So you can basically walk on the pedestrian side of the bridge and you're already in Long Island City. That would be still Kristen Gonzalez neighborhood, but the councilwoman over there would be Julie Wan, State Senator Kristen Gonzalez, Councilmember Julie Wan, AOC. I think it's AOC's the Congresswoman, and I think State Senator. Yeah, I think the State Assembly member is Zoran. I think it's Juan Ardilla, but people got to correct me. The State Assembly member for Long Island City over there, because Long Island City is huge. But we're not talking about Long Island City route. It's going to be for local education. So 6 buses go over the Pulaski Bridge up to Long Island City. The last stop is the G train, Court Square. So yeah, we're walking right now, walking on the side of pushing DuPont. So yeah, like I said, they want a bike lane, and the main ones want a bike lane is transportation alternatives. Now, people like, well, how can transportation alternatives could really have a bike lane? Now, first off, the thing about government, right? And what people don't understand about this, so we walking through a day right now about government, right? Now, the person that really had the final say of what gets put up is the mayor. The only thing the transit could do is give an idea, give like a concept, like draw a concept idea, right? They could draw a concept. It's the job of the DOT to take that concept and put it and like paste it. But of course, transit will take over the credit. So you see here, you got somebody walking. I think it's walking right now. I think is what it is. Here on the safe side of the street, you got a fire hydrant over here. So you have shout out to the Marines. Thanks for your service. So yeah, that's the thing about transportation, stuff like that. Like the transit can only make a design for a bike lane, but they can't just make a design and say that's all. What we put as law. That's the DOT and the mayor's office's job to do that, right? They can only make a design, give it to the DOT, and the mayor, and then the mayor had to approve it, right? But look at here, right? So might got to make sure myself safe. So you see here, this is Pulaski Bridge. This is Pulaski. You got a bike lane. You got driving. You got bike lanes, and you got pedestrian walkway. So I think it's a little safe. But think about Transalt, right? They want to make this into a bike lane. They want to make McGuiness like all bike lanes on both sides. And a lot of people in this community don't want that because they know once that happens, that's like the push of that's like gentrification, right? That's like helping gentrification. Because who do you think that's going to attract? Who do you think it's going to attract with if they put those bike lanes in McGuiness around here? Only the gentrifiers, right? Only the yuppies. Only people in Ohio and Iowa and shit like Iowa and stuff like that, right? So that's all they're appeasing. And Transalt knows this, but they don't care because who the main ones that donate to their who the main ones that donate to their organization, their nonprofit. Who the main ones donate to their nonprofit? I gotta get back on the street. I gotta be safe myself. Who the main ones donate to the nonprofits? Who to them, right? It's sorry, yeah. So you have a pipe lane like the oil plant over here. So who do you think is donated to Transalt? The yuppies, the gentrifiers, especially Mark Gorton. Mark Gorton has a big thing with Transalt, so he donated to Transalt. And much he donated to Transalt, he donated to the anti-loons. You know, I'm not gonna say the word because they might flag my account. So we walking right now. You know, as you see here, walking, pushing Green Boulevard, Green Street. So yeah, that's the thing about Mark Gorton. He's a big donor to Transalt. Not only is he a big donor to Transalt, he's a big donor to Transalt. Right? Facts, right? Not only he's a big donor to Transalt, he's a big investor into Lyft. So I think that's a real conflict of interest. Wait a minute, you're an investor to Lyft, but at the same time you donate to Transalt, who are the same people that's going to push certain ideologies and ideas for Lyft. So you got Rebel here, so pushing Green Street. So it's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of wild, right? So see here, we're on Green Street. People with their bikes and stuff, right? So that's the thing, right? That's the thing about it, you know? So going forward, they want a bike lane here. I think this right now look beautiful. It looks real beautiful, The weather's not that great, but you see here, you got golf right here. You have the taxis around here. Shout out to NYC Drivers Unite. I know you'll love this, right? So we're here on the street, here on McGuiness. So yeah, that's the thing. They want a bike lane all over this. They want a bike lane around here. I think this is not wise at all to have this. It's just too narrow. It's just too narrow. And then you got a lot of trucks around here. And they're not going to tell anybody, like, look, over here is like an oil plant. It's like a lot of industrial area. I can smell it from here. People talk about environmental racism. I can smell it from here. And Tony Reynoso talk about that. You can smell it. You can smell the oil. If you walk around here, it's an oil plant around the way. You can smell it from here. And it's a lot of trucks. A lot of cement trucks. It's a lot of cement trucks and stuff like that. So you see here, they trying to get this, keep McGuiness moving. Shout out to keep McGuiness moving. I'll show you right now. We do a quick video. So, let me start this now. So, I'm on, shout out to keep McGuiness moving. I'm on Huron and McGuiness Boulevard. So I'm still walking here. And as you see here, there's a sign right here from keepmcguinnessmoving.org. And as you see up here, I'm about to walk a little further down to hit to the end. Peace out. You know what I mean? So yeah, keep on going forward. So yeah, it's a lot of gas trucks, a lot of trucks here. So I don't get why they want to do the bike lane. They want to have a bike lane around here where you got trucks and stuff. You got a lot of, it's a lot of industrial stuff around here. They're not gonna tell anybody that. Kathy Park Price is not gonna tell anybody about that. Juan Respo ain't gonna tell anybody about that. Kevin Lachera ain't gonna tell anybody about that, right? It's a lot of industrial stuff around here. It's a lot of car washes. It's a lot of small businesses. People trying to make their money. People trying to make a living. They're not telling anybody this. They're not. They're not telling anybody this. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They're not telling anybody this stuff because they want to keep everybody silent. You know why? Because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of money that's being put into this stuff. They want a return. They want a big return. And what happens with nonprofits like this, right? You get a lot of people that invest their money into nonprofits, like organizations, not-for-profits like TransAlt, and they want a return. And their return right now is McGuiness be redesigned to have bike lanes over McGuiness Boulevard. And now what happens is, if TransAlt cannot give the investor their return, they can get sued. TransAlt can get sued for this. They can get sued if they can't get the return. So I see why they so upset. They so all bent out of shape about the mayor. Shout out to Eric Adams and Ingrid Lloyd Martin. I might have my thing against her, and going against this project. Include the Brooklyn Democratic County Chair. She's going against the project, right? So, because look at this. They want this change. They see they might want to. If this get changed, they're gonna get a big return. If they can't get that return, they get sued, and they don't want to risk a lawsuit. So to do that, they pull every stop, they pull every desperate amateur night tactic to try to get this approved. And I think it's not cool. It's not wise at all. I think it's stupid to do what they do to try to get a street, like try to get this redesigned. I don't think this is going to work. I don't say this is dangerous. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now about pedestrian safety, right? My mama told me I gotta get back on the sidewalk. I know I'm just walking, showing this to you guys publicly, cause it's a lot of cars and stuff like that. So you see, open a lot. So going forward, right, about to get on the sidewalk. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta be safe. So my mama, before she passed away, she always told me this. You know, always look left and right before crossing. It doesn't matter if it's a one-way street. You always look left and right before you cross. Now, TransAlt, they don't really teach people about pedestrian safety. They really don't. They just want, what they like to do is, they'll exploit every little death they can, because somebody got hit by a car, and just say, well, we need to ban cars. I think it's kind of stupid. Because you know why? Because this is my question to a lot of people at TransAlt. Right? This is my question to a lot of people at Transportation Alternatives. Right? This is the truth about it's the thing. How do y'all want to ban cars? Right? How y'all want to ban cars? When let's say y'all want to ban cars, but you guys take Lyft and Uber to everywhere you guys go. Y'all know y'all can't take a bike to everywhere y'all go. So y'all take an Uber and Lyft. So I think it's kind of hypocrisy what's going on with Transportation Alternatives. Real hypocrisy. They want to ban cars, but they won't say to ban Lyft cars and ban Uber cars. But you know why? Because Lyft and Uber donates to them. So we're on Greenpoint Avenue, the heart of Greenpoint Avenue. So we're here in Greenpoint. So it's a thing, right? Crazy. So yeah, you see here. Yeah, you can't put a bike lane over here. This is too narrow. This is a narrow street. Real narrow. So a lot of trucks over here. A lot of trucks. Yeah, you can't put a bike lane over here. This is too narrow. Real too narrow. Now the DOT I think the mayor said that, oh, you gotta go out to the drawing board, and you can't go out to the drawing board and do anything. This is unrealistic. Look, you got a industrial area. I think they do trucks here. This is impossible to have. Really impossible. Real impossible. Really impossible. You know? So you see here, it's an apartment building, like a mixed use. You got like a little KFC here. You got KFC, Taco Bell. So I'm still walking to the BQE. So I'm gonna put this, make sure I don't turn this thing off. So yeah, it's crazy, right? So you see here, you know, Fulton Factory Outlet. So yeah, this is impossible to do. Real impossible. So yeah, look, Hollywood. Look, Hadags, right? This is Hollywood. You gotta go to Broadway stages. Hollywood. This is a truck that do like makeup and everything you could do. Make Hollywood, right? That's why they're against this. This is too impossible to put a bike lane here and all over McGuiness Boulevard. Expect this to. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. So we're on Clare Street. So those are beautiful trees, man. This is beautiful trees. Now, talking about trees. Let's talk about trees here, right? If they have the bike lanes, do you think that they're going to try to get rid of the trees? Yeah, they will. They will get rid of these trees because this works for gentrification. See? I'll show you right now before we... Crazy, right? There's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic, yo. Real Clare Street. So yeah, they stop, they get back on the street. So I see it's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of traffic, but they wanna find a way to get rid of you. This is not gonna work. It's like Kathy Park Price, I think she's an idiot. I think that Kathy has no self-awareness at all. I think she has no situational awareness. I think that Kathy Park Price just want to make a name for herself at the expense of putting us in danger. She's like one of the main people that's pushing, trying to engineer that BS concept of a bike lane on McGuiness Boulevard. Here. She don't even see this stuff. I think they marched here, but I think they marched the whole McGuiness. I think they marched half of McGuiness. I'm walking the whole McGuiness. I'm walking the whole McGuiness, trying to be safe myself. But the thing about this, right? About their idea is kind of dumb. You saw the track. They think that, well, if we can get rid of we can have a bike lane. This will mitigate traffic. This will decrease traffic. This is not gonna decrease anything, because you know why? I'm gonna tell you about bike lanes, right? And how certain people exploit those bike lanes. There are people that drive, they don't care about bike lane. They'll park at a bike lane. The cops are known for parking at bike lanes. They don't care. They could say, well, it was an emergency. It's not an emergency. They just park to park there. But they won't talk about that. None of these guys at Transo won't say anything about, well, the NYPD be parking at bike lanes, sometimes off duty. They put their police placard. And they put their, it's kind of loud, I know. They put their police placard. They put their placard on the, on their off-duty car, and they'll park at the bike lane. Nobody wants to say anything about that. Nobody says anything about that, so we're still walking. Nobody will ever say anything about that. I don't know why. It's crazy, right? So we're still walking. You know, I'm walking to home McGuiness. So you see here, we're in the district of I believe this is still Lincoln Wrestler. This is still Kristen Gonzalez. There's still Emily Gallagher, and this is still Mrs. Nini Velasquez. So we still walking, pushing Norman. I think it's Norman. Norman Avenue, yeah, pushing Norman. So that's the thing about this bike lane. This is a stupid concept. It's a stupid idea. It's not going to work. This is not going to work at all. It's a bad idea. You know, real bad idea. So, yeah. Still here. That's me. So we're on Norman Avenue. Norman. So, probably stop here for a second. Yeah, this is a bad idea. This is stupid. Real crazy. So you see, they got a little protected bike lane on the other side. Not protected bike lane, but I mean, you see here for now before they go. I'm gonna walk it, but yeah, it's crazy. This is impossible. This is really possible. Really impossible to have a bike lane around McGuiness Boulevard. You know, I'm gonna hit my car. Gotta be careful. So yeah, it's crazy. On Norman Avenue. So, bikers. Man. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is wild. Really wild. You know? Still walking. So I want to talk about this right now. I want to bring this up. This is a little topic I'm going to talk about with a 22-minute mark. So recently what happened yesterday, right? So there was a rally about McGuiness. You know, they did a rally on Friday, last Friday at Broadway stages. The Polish and Slavic. So they did a rally on Friday, right? Talking about Broadway stages, saying like, oh, they're the reason that people are dying, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. That's BS. And so they said they're going to do a rally on Thursday, right? So yesterday. They promised to do a rally at City Hall on Thursday at 6. I think they found that it was stupid to do a rally at 6 o'clock, Transalt, to do a rally at 6 o'clock. And then they decided to do the rally at 11 o'clock in the morning, before stated Thursday. Right before stated session, stated meeting. Okay, fine. Now, when everything went down, Reynoso was speaking, and NYC Jobbers Unite, Raul Rivera disrupted the rally, right? He disrupted the rally. Okay, fine. He disrupted it, and he had the right to disrupt it. It's America's a free country, and blah, 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 right? He disrupted it. He said what he had to say about Transalt and Danny Harris and everybody you think that need to be called out for trying to destroy stupid bike lanes and stupid ideologies about cars and stuff, right? And what happened after the fact, was after like an hour later from the rally, Kevin Lucera accused me of sending Raul there to disrupt the press conference, the rally. And I told him, I said, look, I didn't send nobody to disrupt anything, okay? As much I could see your stuff and Transalt stuff, Raul could see the same stuff I see, right? It's America. If he could see a tweet that says 5 times 525, I can see the same tweet too. Just don't say that I sent the guy out to cause trouble. You guys made it so public. You guys brought in yourselves. So don't ever blame me for thinking that I sent someone out to disrupt your press conference. I don't do that type of stuff. I'm not that type of guy. I can't control who's there. I cannot control who's not there. Like I said, I have no control what another man sees. I have no control what another man does. Raul's his own man, right? I didn't know he was going to do. It's just what it is. Me and him are close. That's my boy. But, you know, I can't control what he does. He's his own man. I'm my own man. You know? So, that's what I want to break down right now. So, I'm still walking. Still walking. A lot of pollen. pollen, man. Trucks. Sorry. It's the pollen right here. So you see a lot of signs. Around the area. So they were right. There's a lot of support. People say they don't want it here. You can see you can see it's a mile away. They don't want it around here. They know it's BS. It's crap. It's stupid. So I gotta make sure I'm in the right McGuiness Boulevard because, you know, that's the thing. So this is a bad idea. And the thing about Transall is they in the bed of they work with the mayor. They work with the mayor's office. NYC Driver's Night hit it on the head. He hit it on the lead. He hit it on the head. And they want one lane. Yeah, they want like one lane. It's like crazy. It's just crazy for a bike lane, right? So, going forward, yeah, they work with the mayor's office, you know? Thing about, still here at McGuiness Boulevard. Got a lot of carting, a lot of trucking. FedEx. You know? You want drinks. I gotta make sure I'm on the right McGuiness Boulevard because I don't want to miss my spot. I think it's this way. Okay, Newell, drinks, and I think, wait a minute, yeah, we're all right, cool. Yeah, so like I said, I can't control what another man does. But going back to what I said before about the mayor, that Transall work with the mayor's office. They do. They work hand in hand with the mayor. They are the de facto voice for the people when it comes to transportation issues. Just like Los Unionistas, where they're the de facto voice for the people that does for the food delivery drivers, and like the New York Taxi Works Alliance, that is a de facto voice for the de facto voice for the taxi drivers, and the Riders Alliance, who the de facto voice for the transportation riders and the agents. So they actually represent the union. So here I'm still walking McGuiness. I think I'm on South McGuiness, McGuiness Boulevard. You see here, McGuiness Boulevard, South McGuiness. So I'm walking the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing around. I think they marched the whole thing, but I'm walking it. You know what I mean? I'm walking it. Show you. So this people, they're full of crap. They're lying. They're lying. This is unsustainable. To put a bike lane around here is real unsustainable. These people here, these Transall are lying. They're lying to you guys. They're lying. You can't change this, man. You can't change this concept. This street concept. This is not going to work. You can't put a bike lane here. This is not going to work. And it's like, you might as well, it's going to be like one lane. Right here, it's going to be like one lane. Right here, a bike lane, it's going to be like one lane. Okay, you at the park. It's crazy. They just want to piece their donuts and go, right? They don't care about the donor. They don't care about the people. They care about their own pocket. They care about their own money. And this is what it's about. They care about their own money, and that's all it's about. That's all it's all for. So I started from the top of McGuiness. I think I'm pushing to the end. I gotta make sure I'm pushing to the end. I started from the top of McGuiness, like Ashton McGuiness, and I'm pushing to Brooklyn Creek. I think this is the end of McGuiness. I gotta make sure of that, but Brooklyn Creek Expressway. So you see here. But this is crazy. This is crazy, man. Like, wow. So we're in Bayard. I gotta make sure I'm at the end of McGuiness, you know? After that, I'm gonna be done. So, Brooklyn Creek Expressway. right? We'll make sure I get to the end of McGuiness and I'm begun. So I believe this is the end of McGuiness. This is the end. So I'm here. It's over, everybody. I walked the whole McGuiness. This is the end of McGuiness. I'm on the Brooklyn Expressway in, I think in Williamsburg. It's loud, real loud, but I did it. I walked it by myself to see what it's really about. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we gotta keep McGuiness moving. That concept is not gonna work. Everybody's telling the Brooklyn Expressway, it's not gonna work at all. It's a stupid idea, a stupid concept. This is all about making money for Transall. That's all it's about. All about for Transall making money, getting an investment back. So I'm about to log off and take care and keep McGuiness moving. Later.